We got some more packages delivered today. I bet you can't wait to see what's inside them. Oh yeah. And yet we have another package. That's right. There's gonna be so many unboxing videos and let you know what I got. See what's happening next. Of course, with the other videos that I'm uploading, I'm hoping that everybody's getting a little bit of fun and content. Maybe some help with things that they're doing around their house and their home. And we'll see how many other videos I have uploaded. There's going to be a few unboxing videos here of different things. And yeah, I'm going to show you a few things. And I hope you like it. I figured I'd get it all into one big video. So I hope that's helpful. And I'm going to make it all into one video. That way it's easier on me, and you get a whole bunch of content in one video. But throughout the video there will be different techniques or tips, tricks, you know, things that I found out from other viewers that will help you out. So stay tuned and watch the whole video if you like. That'd be great for me. So here we go. Got a package in today. Mailman stopped me, and these are four-arm forklifts. They're straps to help you carry appliances and such. We'll see how they work out. Yeah, they were the four-arm forklift. I got it with the harness value pack. Let's see what we got inside. Right on top there it says, like as seen on TV, and the four-arm forklift. So they seem to be pretty good size. And they do have the label on there for the four-arm forklift. There's two of them. And that's what normally comes with it. And another one of them covers. And then we have the harnesses. Nice heavy metal there on them. On these shoulder straps out. This is the label that came on the harness. So let's style and profile this for you. Kind of debonair, if I do say so myself. When putting them on, you have the label out, and that way they fit on right. And metal hooks, very sturdy. You know you ain't got no cheap one when it's a metal hook and not a plastic thing. And they just sit right on there and feels comfortable. So, and then the straps there, the four-arm forklift straps, they have 3 different sections where your forearm will go, and they're kind of like not padded, but they do have, they're not the Kevlar or whatever they use there, but they're padded of sorts. Does everyone love electrical work as much as I do? Yes. Do you hate it as much as I do? Yes. We've been having a lot of faulty photocells and exterior lights. This was an LED, but since the hurricane, water got in there and just trashed it real good. So putting a new one up and show you the things that happened. A few things that happened with these lights. So enjoy, and maybe you get some knowledge from it. Yeah, a little bit of knowledge never hurts. I listen to all comments, I watch all comments, read them all, and your suggestions and things like that. And I'll try them out. You know, I'm never too old to learn. Never too old to learn. We're about to install an outside light over here. Actually, it's right in front of my apartment. So, got the happy table here. And the other ones are off. See, there's two more right there. And they're off. Because this is either on a timer or a photocell. Depends on the building. And so we're going to switch it out. I threw away the wire nuts that were up there. They got corroded because of the water. And I'm going to cut, strip, and get new wire there to hook it up to the light, instead of the corroded wire where the wire nuts were. So it's all nice clean copper. Alright? And you're going to want to do that. You're going to make sure that everything's connected correctly, grounded, alright, and installed correctly. If you're going to do it right. Although I have electrical tape and a glove blocking off that photocell, and what I believe to be a good light bulb, that thing is still not lighting up. So, to be on the safe side, to see if that's the photocell that's bad, you put your voltage meter on there and find out if the electricity is going to it before you start playing with them wires. Make sure there's no power. I am testing out this photocell here because the one I had tested and installed on an outside light, once I got it connected, it kept the light on and it did not shut the light off. So therefore, in wiring, or it just stopped working properly as I was installing it into the light. And that was my guess because I installed it correctly. So we have one here, and there is light shining on it from my window, sliding glass door, and is rated voltage. You connect the red and the black, they're going to go together, and your common is going to be over here, okay? The white one is a common. So they get connected together, the black and the red, and then the white gets connected to the white. So they all get connected to the black, that gets connected to the white. 3 wires coming off of it. And we're getting a reading. And you see it's on ohms, so the switch is open. Now I'm going to put something over the top of that so it cannot get any light, and we'll see what happens. I just stuck a hat over the top of it. I couldn't find just about anything. I tried the beer koozie, but too much light was coming through. Anywho, still connected. We come over here, and you notice before it was reaching like 300. It's 270, 280. Yeah, this is 5.4 point. Yeah. Now the switch is open. Before I said that the switch is open, but now it's open. Before it was closed. Right? Look at how it even did 0 there for a moment. And I haven't touched any wires, done nothing. So this one is working properly. That's how you can tell if your photocell is working or not. Cover it up. Your light goes out. It's working proper. I mean, you cover it up, your light goes on. It's working properly. So that's how you can tell about your photocell. Hope that helps you. It's not the brightest light, but even in the sun, you can see it. So I think it'll do all right. Got it up there, got it all connected. Now to test off the photocell. Make sure it's working correctly. What do we have going on here? Well, we got something here, and just need something to open it. Another package. There we go. And we will open this up and see what's inside as soon as I can find out where I put the scissors. And I got that. Nobody say a word. Nobody say a word. Just don't do it, okay? Okay. It's light and it's squishy. So, and through the magic of television, wait. I learned this off of somebody. I picked this here from Stealth Angel. It's an outdoor and urban survival. And they have a lot of things on there that are pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. They have backpacks that only have like 1-arm straps on them. Alright, but it looks like it would have 2, but it only has 1. So if you're looking for a small bag that you can use for tools, this stuff is strong. And well made. So if you're looking for a tool bag that you don't need a whole bunch of tools for, these things from Stealth Angel, yeah, awesome. It's got a big strap right here in the back for hooking onto a backpack or anything of that sort. One big, kind of big pouch right there, and then a small pouch right there. It's good for whatever you need to put it in. This is stretchable right here. Look at that. It'll just stretch right out. So that's good. You can stick something in there and it's gonna stay like that. You can zip this pocket over, unzip this pocket over, and one goes one way, one goes the other. That's super cool. When you open up this front back pouch, it's got a little net pouch right in here, and then this is all soft. All this stuff is real soft on the inside. So when you're carrying something in this, you want to protect it. I'm going to hope that my voltage meter is going to be fitting in here, and then on the other side I can put other kind of things. that's what that has on that side. Flip it around here. On the back here, there's almost like canteen straps right there. And it's got the buckles down on the bottom. And then right behind that is a whole bunch of these straps that will hold something, or you can clip anything that has a clip. They'll just clip on these things, and you can have them 3 different things right here and 3 different things over here, and very well, very well. And it's got a little loop on the top here. You throw a carabiner and you hang more stuff. This thing, for the size of it, it's incredible. That's incredible. So then it only opens up halfway. That's one thing. And yeah, you know, that's one little critique of mine. It only opens up halfway, and then to reach down in the bottom to get something. Hopefully you don't need to reach down in the bottom to get something with other things in the way. But like I said, this liner over here, this is real soft. And then it has this thin fabric right here. This pouch, whatever you're going to put in here, you better not be needing to pull it out too many times, because this stitching here looks like it'll give away. But I guess for something, you know, something small that you're not going to be digging into, that stitching will probably give away. But you have another big pocket there, and this thing will open up pretty good. It'll open up pretty good. Cute little pouch. I saw it and I figured, yeah, I can put some stuff in that there and have it protected and put it into my tool bag, or have it in my vehicle for doing small jobs. Now, I might have viewed this pouch before, but I'm going to give it another go. This is what I got for my camera. You know, I bought the camera, and that's what I'm using right now. I got this Logic case, and it has pocket on this side, pocket on this side. It comes with a strap, an arm strap. Got a nice durable handle here, super stitched. This is all padded. The whole thing feels like it's like super padded. It's got a small pocket up in here as you open it up to put other things. And then it has down in the bottom, padded, and it also has over on the side and a little bit over the front here, towards the front, it has this other big pad right here. So if you're dropping down your camera in there, it's going to get protected in the lens, which is super awesome. I really like that, and I enjoyed this case that I got. Got good colors on it too. Love black and orange. Give me a thumbs up if you like black and orange. But the zipper up and around, it's really got a rubber thing on it, so that rubber handle piece on it. This is a really cool little case for your camera. I've enjoyed it so far. It's worked out very well for me. Very well. That's that. Just had to take out this stackable washer and dryer. One of the people I subscribe to, they subscribe to me, suggested soapy water down on the floor, and you can kind of pull it out, and it makes it a lot easier. Yes, it did. So just got it up onto the soapy water, linoleum out down on the near the front legs there, and then tilted it towards me and just like pulled, and it just slid it right off because you're sliding on the two front legs on that soapy water, and it slid out enough that I can get the hand truck underneath it and get it up and out. Here's a dryer vent. Now you see that dryer vent. This thing can't breathe, even though this is a kidney-shaped dryer vent. Dryer, see, and it's cleaned out. It was cleaned out, but all that back there. If you have a vacuum with a hose on it, put the attachment on there and get that all that out of there, and keep on cleaning out your dryer vent every time you do the load of clothes. But please clean your lint traps. Every dryer has a lint trap. It's gonna prevent fires. It's going to make your machine work a lot better. Another little small tip for you. You see any cracked plates, any busted plates, just replace them. We have a stand-up washer and dryer. The man's here to install the new one. Notice this one, I took out the other stand-up washer and dryer. And if you put your screws so that your screw head goes up and down, less likely for any debris and stuff to get caught in them and make them look all nasty, like there's a big black mark on them. If you have them like this, there you go. Less likely for anything to get stuck in there. And you can clean it out real good. If somebody painted it or something, you just stick your screwdriver on the one side, slide it down, and then you can put your screwdriver in there and unloosen it. You all see my slight problem here? Huh? Do you see that? You see that? Yeah. It's either too many tools or too much junk goes into my tool bag. That's the problem with me having a tool bag. We're about to rectify that situation. I'm going to show you about two different backpack tool carriers or tool bags. I have too many tools, too much junk, too much stuff. There's a whole bunch of things down on the bottom of that I don't even know what's down in there. So we're going to find out what's down in there. Well, I'm going to find out. I'm not going to show you everything because that's just crazy. So, yeah, there's going to be things down in there that I haven't even seen for years. So, yeah, we're going to have to fix that. If your tool bag looks like that, you need a different bag. I need a tool bag that is going to be able to carry the tools I need and the parts I need and the little doodads I need and the thingamabobs and the whatchamacallits that I need to do the different types of jobs that I do. All the way from painting, cleaning, and all the appliance repair and the carpentry and the general maintenance and AC and so on, and electrical and plumbing and everything. So we need to get a bag and or 2 bags in order to handle all the stuff that I need to do. Hello everybody. How is everybody doing? Yes, we're at it again. It's another unboxing. Can you believe it? Unboxing, unbagging, unpackage. Yes, unpackage. Big box this time. The last one was a small package. This is bigger. It's bigger. It's not very heavy. Now I'm not going to ask where I put the scissors because I know I put them on the table there. So I'm not even going to ask where the scissors are because they're right there. Alright? Everybody knows that. But we're going to use the utility knife. And here we go again. Through the magic of television. It's another bag. It's another bag. This is from CLC. Tool Workers. Look at this. It's a tool backpack bag. Now, over on this camera right here, I'll show the front. Now, CLC is a good brand. Not a lot of people know about them. But, Storm, the colleague of mine that works here with me, he has a tool belt. He's had it for, I think he's had 15 years or so. It's a CLC. So if he's used it for 15 years, and there's a lot of tools in that thing, that's all he uses. So, if it's 15 years, and with the amount of work he does, with the toting that up and down the stairs, and putting it on, hanging on doorknobs, and such that he does, and there's a lot of tools in that thing. That thing weighs about 40 pounds. It's held up. So, you know, hey, thumbs up. It's got to be well made. Unless they cheaped out after. They started out good and then they cheaped out. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. If you unclip this, it doesn't go all the way down. But this is a good place for extension cords or some other kind of packs that you'd be taking, some other tool, specialty tool that you're going to be taking with you. There's another pouch right here. This is heavy canvas. This is very heavy canvas. Pretty. I think that's gonna wear well. So let's see how these do. That's pretty sturdy. It's held on there pretty good. All right. Clips in there, nice and tight. They're adjustable a little bit, so you can put something larger in there. See how the handles are hooked on. Oh, that X pattern box with the box going around it. That's how it's zippered in there. I mean, fastened in there, stitched on, and then pretty comfortable handle there. Got this big pocket here, another good sized pocket right there, and right there. That's the front. All right. Hey, let's look at the back. Good padding all the way down, all the way down. And what is this? What is this? Alright. Oh, that's the. Look at that. You can put this around your back, so you can put that around your front if you're gonna. You can carry it like that, you know. But and you're climbing up something, you gotta, you know, you can't have it pulling you off the ladder or something. This is all padded right there. Ooh, that isn't that fancy. And this slide off and on. No, that's where that strap connects to. This strap right here that connects your two arm straps. It connects here, but then you can adjust it back and forth, up and down, so you can get a good, comfortable fit. And it's stitched on pretty good there. That's a lot of thread. That's a lot of thread. That's good. That's like canvas is doubled up. Canvas is doubled up. Stitching is all solid and stuff. Look at that. There's the X pattern again. See where it's like an X pattern, and then it's stitched around like a box. So that's good stitching right there. And it's a dip zipper too. I like zippers, and I don't like metal zippers either. The zipper part itself can be, but the teeth cannot be metal. Let's see if the zipper goes all the way down, all the way down. See how far this opens up. Now we're on the back here. There's a small clip right here. You can hang things off of, a couple carabiners or whatever. Place for a drill, battery. Put a drill over here. The battery. Sure that'll be enough placement. 1, 2, 3, 4 different. I guess you put your drill bits there. Ones that you normally use are your Allen wrench for your garbage disposal, your little tiny screwdriver that you use for towel bars, whatever you need to use, your wood bits or whatever. And then and it almost feels like there's a rubberish material inside the pocket right here. See if this, yeah, it feels that way too. And there. Wow, that's nice. It's canvas, and then it feels like a rubberish material. I guess the stuff, so the stuff doesn't fly out. That's pretty cool. And then, oh, you can put pens and stuff, and Sharpies and things in there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that something? And you don't have to fight to find the end where you're putting in your drill. You don't have to fight to find the end. Right there it's marked with the yellow. And that's all stitched up pretty good. Wow. That's pretty nifty. That's the back of the bag. That is really cool. That's the back pocket. Let's switch over to the other camera over here. Zip this all the way down. You might not take the time when you're up doing the job real quick, but I'm taking my time now. Got 4 big pockets here. I guess you can take the dimensions of this here and bring it up to about here, and then bring the other one up to about there. And get yourself 4 different containers that you can just slip in here and mark them off for individual things. And here it is again. It feels rubbery. Kind of. But that's good. That's good. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it has places for screwdrivers. You can tell how that pouches done up here for your screwdrivers, your wrenches, your larger wrenches, supers. That pocket goes all the way down to, I'd say, here, about the middle of this. So that's a pretty big tool. That's a pretty big tool. You can put just about anything you need there. Like I showed you in the back, that's where your drill and stuff will go. This will be more for your normal tools and your things. Whatever job you work on, containers will work. You just find these dimensions of the pocket and slide something in there. Over here has a good place for a tape measure. It's just a strap with a piece of metal on it instead of that piece of metal like they're all used to. And then over on this, the other side is a real quick place where you're going to have your another 3 pockets, a little bit larger pocket there, and then 2 small pockets. Carpenter pencil and your pen. It just has that over on this side. There's nothing else over here. No other places to hook carabiners or anything on. I would have liked to have seen, since there's not a real lot going on the side there, I would have liked to have had some sort of small straps there that you could hook carabiners onto or something. Because people carry a lot of stuff on carabiners. I have noticed that. It's very strong construction on the bottom. Now, it doesn't have a big plastic or rubber bottom to it. It does have these see, now if these loops were up here on the side or something, so you can actually put something on them. Down here on the bottom, what you're really going to put down there? You're going to be dropping the bag down and it's going to get in the way, get underneath the bag, and yeah, what are you going to hook on this? Does anybody know what you'd hook down there? Yeah, they were up here. Maybe put one right here, and then put 2 of them here, or something. You know. Yeah, this is a good place for a tape measure, but if you don't want to have your tape measure there, if you have your tape measure in a big pocket right here, then you don't have to worry about putting it on the side and have it bumped and knocked off. So put a whole bunch of those. Yeah, well, you have to modify it for your own use. Oh, this is like rubbery right here. This is rubbery. This is rubbery. But that's the bottom. Pretty strong. Kind of hard plastic. Legs in it. Bam. That's right. I refinished this table, so it's good. It's not going to mark it up any more than it's already marked up. So that's the CLC. 2 workers backpack bag. Work gear. So, give me a thumbs up if you like it. If Well, you know what? I know where there is a DeWalt bag. Yeah, brand spanking new DeWalt bag. And we're going to do a comparison between this one, that's right, between this bag and that DeWalt bag. I'll set it right here. And then we're going to get that DeWalt bag. And we're going to see how it compares to this. Alright? Gonna be excited for that? So let's check out the back part of this. Right at the straps here, it also has two and put your tapes on there with or you can put small tools on that. It has this other strap around the back here to hold the shoulder straps so you can tighten it up and get it snug on you if you're climbing or whatnot. I noticed on this backpack the stitching where things are connected, it's very well done. Look at that. Very strong stitching. And it's got the X box pattern stitch, which is very strong, very strong. And the canvas material that they use, durable, really, really tough. And the reason why I got CLC is because a colleague of mine has a tool belt, and he has a ton of tools in this thing. It's got to weigh almost 50 pounds, and he's had it for over 15 years. So I'm letting you know that these things work very well. Very well. They're durable. Open up the back and it drops down just about flat. If you have something in here, it's just going to drop right down for you so you can access all the pockets. Right at the top here, it has another clip that you can hang things on. This is for like a hammer and your battery, or your drill and your battery, or a hammer and some other large tool that you're going to be needing. And your AC gauges can sit right in there. You put different screwdrivers in here. Put your different pens or whatnot, small testers in there. Pockets are, like I mentioned before, this material here, it seems if you put some kind of plastic, like a drill bit set or something down in here, or your voltage meter or something like that, it's kind of like stick on this, and that's the kind of material that's in there. It'll kind of stick so that it doesn't just pop out. If you just, and then it pops out. So it kind of sticks. It'll do well. So that's how big the pockets are. They're decent pockets here, and then they get a little bit smaller as they go by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 up here, and then 3 larger, and then 3 even larger. And there's plenty of room down here for that drill will sit right up in there, and it'll pull it apart, and it'll expand enough. So it'll expand pretty well. See that? It'll expand pretty well. It's not going to rip and tear. I mean, that's real good canvas or whatever the heck they're using. A lot of times bags like this will rip apart down at the bottom down here, and it's looks like the material's like lapped over itself and then stitched. I like to see very good stitching. I like to see those kind of things. They use plastic zipper teeth, but metal zipper, which is good because you don't want the plastic, because the plastic will wear out. But in the plastic teeth, the debris can be cleaned off. Working in places that I work in, sometimes there's it's kind of messy, and this should do very well. Like I mentioned about this front pocket here, you could drop a circular saw in there. You can put any larger tool that you're going to be needing to go and do a job with. Or you can have a whole other pack that you can just drop in here. So that'll expand this tool bag to quite larger. So that's the CLC Work Gear tool bag. It's the number 1134. So I'll put a link down in the description of where I got it, and a link to another tool bag similar to this that doesn't have the pocket in the front, but it has larger pockets like this in the front of it if you didn't want this piece right here. It has pockets in the front like this pocket right here. It has other pockets down in here. And that's pretty much the difference between the two. So now let's just see how this CLC Work Gear tool bag will stack up against DeWalt tool bag. Okay, we'll find out how well each of them are made and give you my impressions on them. Let's get to looking at this bag here. Built-in dock. Cool. Alright, right on the front here, got two semi-large this way, and say 2 inches by that way. So 2 pockets up top, and then pocket down the bottom here. Very well made. Very well made. It's got that quick clip right there, which is great. Now look at the stitching. See what I mean about that? You get a tool bag or anything like that, you want that box pattern with the X in it, that holds a strap very well. And that thing is not coming loose when it comes to that. Single stitching around the pocket up in here. But it's well made, very well made. It has 4 pockets right there in front. Well, 3 pockets right there in front, and that's a big pocket. You can put a nice plastic tray in there that holds all your miscellaneous screws. Boy, do I have a lot of miscellaneous screws and stuff. Let's take a side. It's got a metal piece on this strap right here. That's for your tape measure or something else you're going to use that'll have a belt, like a belt clip on it. It has a metal handle here on the zipper, but it looks pretty thin. You might want to add something better on that, because that's not great. Zipper, double zipper, and it's got one big pocket, and then the back. That's all it's got. It doesn't double. It's got one big pocket. So you can put your tablet in here, and your phone down in here, that's all you got in this area here. And you can put something else small there, but then your drill and your other drill or your gauges are going to be sitting down in here, and lining in there. It's not padded. It's not really padded. There's a very thin padding right here, but there's no padding in the back for your tablet. And then your phone's not going to be protected much. Here's the docking port for your battery. Low battery voltage protection, so it's not going to drain your battery completely out. It's not going to drain your battery completely out. That's good. And then 2 connections here for your tablet and your phone or whatever you're going to use it for. It comes with a little description of what's going on with it and what it has, all about the charger. So if you're using DeWalt tools and you don't mind draining down one of your batteries, then I guess this would be okay for you, and you don't carry a lot of tools because you're going to need more room than this. Has a place for like bits right here. Hope you see that. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that pretty well. Let me zoom in a little bit right there. How about that? And how about, there we go. There we go. All right. Okay, you got 4 pockets right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're good for maybe bits. That's about all they're good for. And then you have 4 small places over here, which is on a flexible strap, but it's stitched down the bottom of them, so they're only going to go in a little ways. I'd say, take out that stitching, restitch it so that you can stick stuff all the way down through. It just barely, I don't know what you're going to use that for. I don't know. Unless you have something about like this that you want to stick in them little pockets, I have no idea what you're going to use them pockets for. It should be all the way through then, and it'll just hold on to the piece, and then you can have something that's this big. You know, instead of 1 inch you can have, or 2 inches, you can have 6 inches here, 5 inches. Yeah. And then it has 3 pockets here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pockets here for screwdrivers, wrenches, so on and so forth. And then you can put, if you put something in here, then that's going to take away from what you have up in the top pockets here. Very well constructed. It's got a clip up top here so you can hang stuff on. I say throw a carabiner on something like this, and that way you can have multiple packs put on it. That's the inside of the DeWalt. Not much, not much. And over on this side, there's nothing. Over on this side, it's just the side. There's nothing else. It just has a tape measure over on that side and nothing on the other. 0. I think it'll expand pretty well. If you don't have something in these pockets down here, you can put stuff down in here. I don't know how your drill would, you don't have one drill here, but then you have your tablet here. I have no idea. To me, construction wise, strength wise on it, it's very good, very good. The handles are strong and well put together. Padded here, and padded on your back strap. There is no strap to connect, so on and so forth. These together, so you're kind of sling it over one arm, or you put it on your back, and you're moving around really good. These will probably slip off your shoulders. Bottom. 5 rubber, hard rubber feet on it. That is the DeWalt DGC 530. Let me know if you like it.
Just another day of being a maintenance man. So yeah, turning the fireplace pretty good. This around, a lot of patchwork in this apartment. They put up a lot more new sheetrock because of the hurricane, and I had to go around and do a lot of fixing. So just another day, and I'm telling you, that tool, I use it maybe once, twice a week. And here is one of those applications that I was talking about, that vinyl flashing tape. Look how much it connects up there on the wall over here. And then here's the dryer vent right here. This is where it comes out of the dryer. Right here. Okay. And there's moisture, water, all that stuff gets trapped in this sinking hose here and doesn't let your dryer breathe. Of course, not letting your dryer breathe, you clean the lint trap. Every dryer has a lint trap. Every single one. So, look at all that, and it's creating a dip down there where the lint and the water, the condensation, gets trapped. Now, bring it up here, push it all together. I'm going to bring it together to where it goes over, and it just goes over and then goes to that. Bundle all of this, throw a small piece of that tape on. It's a very aggressive tack, and it's not going to get hot enough. This vent is not going to get hot enough to hurt that tape or to unbind that tape. that tape is not going to unbind, and this stuff is going to be fine. Now, you don't want to put anything strong on here that's, well, the tape is very strong, tack wise, but you're just gonna shortening up the hose instead of cutting it and then trying to get it back on this over here. What I'm going to do is just shorten it up, put that vinyl tape on it, and it's done. No taking it off and cutting it and then trying to get it back on here. It's already on here. It's already on here good. It's sealed up fine, but there's just too much hose. So a little bit of that vinyl tape flashing, and it eliminates that problem. And it's a shorter distance for it to, the air to get outside and the lint to get outside. The dryer will be able to breathe better. All things said and done, it's going to take me about 2 minutes to put a piece of tape on there, to bundle it up, get a smaller piece and make it smaller to just go from here to where it's going to go to the outside up there and eliminate the problem. See, that only took me a couple of minutes.